Here are the top 4 stocks that I am going to buy personally, that I recommend you doing your own research and seeing if you like them as well. Now, what makes me credible, I am a 7-figure trader, and I also do leaps, and I do long term, and I day trade, all right? So I'm an overall 7-figure trader. Now, what I need you guys to do is leave me a like and a comment, and then turn on your post notification, because I will be dropping gems every single day. I'm locked into this YouTube, all right? And what I'm trying to do is grow as many 5, 6, or 7-figure traders as I can along the way with free value and free content. All right, so let's get right into it, folks. I don't want to waste you guys' time. Let's get it. The first stock I want you guys to look at, and I'm going to show you what I'm looking at personally, is FI, okay? So Fiserv, right, provides payment and financial service technology solutions, United States, Europe, Middle East, Africa, Latin America, Asia. So I love to see diversity into where they're able to disperse their business, right? It operates through the merchant solutions of financial solution segments. So basically a fintech company, right? You know, fintech, financial technology company, right? Now, let's talk about more. Earnings are forecast to grow 15.55% per year. All right, so we're also going to look at this is the fundamentals. So fundamentals is the study of the, financials, and technical analysis is the study of price charts. So we're also going to look at technicals, okay? So right here, we have 16% profit margin right here, okay? That's good. And then what you can see, I love to display this type of chart, and I pull up 3 of these to make it simple: revenue, earnings, free cash flow. All right, so all of these are profitable, 16% profit margin. And as you guys can see, the revenue is steadily increasing year over year. The free cash flow is steadily increasing, and the earnings are steadily increasing. So I love to see that. That means that we could buy this stock on the dip, and the current dip is pretty much false, correct? That's what we like to see. Now, looking at the current price chart, what we have is some bullish divergence here, okay? So the stock making a lower low, and the indicators are making a higher low simultaneously, okay? So not only do we have great fundamentals, but we have great technicals as well, which I love to see. And let's also check out how far down this particular stock is. About 47, 46% down, right? Yep, about 46% down from the highs. And that's where we like to see it. The last time it was this high was March 2025, so a very recent high, okay? And then what do we have too? Nearly a retest of all-time highs, even right here. So basically this whole little zone right here. And we can make this, we can leave it green. And we can draw our box, our little rectangle. This whole little zone right here, screaming buy. All right, whole zone. So we're in the buy zone of demand, as you can see. Very key level of demand, and we're back here, and I like it. So FI is one of my top stocks I'm buying for October 2025. So we're right here, we're early, okay? Let's go to the next stock, people. The number 2 stock that I am buying is Trade Desk, TTD, okay? Operates as a technology company in the United States and internationally. The company offers a self-service cloud-based ad buying platform that allows buyers to plan, manage, optimize, and measure data-driven digital advertising campaigns across various ad formats and channels, including video, display, audio, Yeah, so, and I would like to check this particular company out for my company or future companies, because this is very interesting. When I went to their website and saw that they offer ad services, I need to see what they talking about with that. So let's check out their particular earnings. And again, as you guys see, my whole goal is to buy uphill battling stocks on all three phases. So you're going to see a pattern here. Pay attention to that. Revenue is literally going a nice hill upward. Love it. Free cash flow. This is the money. So revenue is basically, all the money before they take out expenses. Free cash flow is basically the money they have after expenses to keep pouring back into the company. And then net profit is, of course, after everything, like you name it, all expenses, employees, taxes, you name it, advertisement, cost of sales, all of that comes out. And this is the net, the green line. So that's a very important line, okay? So TTD. Oh, and I forgot to add, earnings are forecast to grow 20.63% per year. Earnings grew by 64.7% per year over the past year, all right? Profit margin, 15.6%. That is amazing, okay? All of the fundamentals look great. Great profit margin, great revenue growth, great earnings growth, free cash flow is positive. Everything we need and like about a company, okay? All right, so now we're looking at the technicals of this. Already had bullish divergence at a key level of support here. All right, so the price chart is making a lower low, indicators are making a higher low. This is the MACD, this is the RSI, this is the MACD, as you guys can see. And I also have my box level down there to also buy. So we're in a great position. The best time to buy was right here, which I bought, but it's not too late. I'm personally in leaps and shares, averaging in all the way down to 40. So I like to dollar cost average in. So what does that mean? This is entry 1. And this is entry 2, right? But this could also be an entry, and then use this, if you miss this entry, you could get in this entry, but in a size of thirds. So I'm in half size here. Next half size I'm adding down here in the 40s. Well, early 40s, right? Around 39-ish, 39.5-ish, right? High 39s, low 40s. That's where I'm adding. And I personally love to see it. Another company that is down. Let's see what they're down. We'll get this info line, grab it. And yeah, boom. 69%. As you can see right here, 69% down, okay? I personally love it. Love where it is. And I personally am in leaps, which are long dated options and shares. Okay, so I am in both. I personally believe this will return to all-time highs again one day. It already had a nice run here, which we caught here a long time ago. I got my chat into here. We caught it and we took profits on it, TTD. So we already caught this particular run. So I'm no stranger to this stock, and lucky for you, these people have a pullback. Look at that, lucky for you. And tomorrow's October 1st, so we are perfect. Lucky for you, they had a red day, so you're, at least they didn't go up one more day. The third stock I like is PAYC, Paycom software. All right, this is why I like it. Provides cloud-based human capital management solutions delivered as a software as a service for small to mid-sized companies in the United States. The company offers functionality and data analytics that businesses need to manage the employment life cycle from recruitment to retirement. All right. So it makes sense. Paycom. All right. Now let's go see if they have a similar type of style that I like. Now this style of fundamental has made me lots of money again. All right. So these are diamonds in the rough. High profit margin right here. High profit margin, 21%. Okay. And then we also have revenue growth. Year over year revenue growth, as you can see. Year over year revenue growth. Earnings, a nice uphill battle of earnings. Free cash flow, growth. All three phases are trending upward, okay? As we are, let's go look at the chart. Now, this is very, very interesting because we have what is called a falling wedge pattern that did not break out. So now we're going to see what's going to happen within the following weeks. It could break this particular support. If it comes down here, even better. If it could come down to the 180s, even better. Now, if it breaks out of this particular falling wedge pattern, even better. I thought it was going to break out around here, but it did not. So that's why I always wait for breakouts. Let me show you guys what a falling wedge pattern is. Okay. Right here, you know, as you guys can see, let's see if we can see. Right here is a great example of a falling wedge. Here too, great example of a falling wedge. We want the break of resistance, okay? A break of resistance is what we want. We get that break of resistance, we are out of there, okay? Let's see how far down this bad boy is. By the way, I remember catching it down here. I caught this falling wedge, which is crazy. I made a lot of money off leaps on this. Made a lot of money because I caught it down here in the 140s. Should have bought shares, but it's all good. And when did we catch this? Caught this a minute ago. But we have a nice falling wedge pattern, and it was down 74% when I caught it. Now it is down 62%, but from the 52-week high, 47%, so about 50%, which is still good. About right here. This was 2023, so we may need to get, this may be more of a 52-week high, if anything, or this one, to be honest. Either way, I like it. Nice chart pattern, comes down. Personally think they are ready to go. Just haven't taken off yet. Took off from right here to right here. Did well. Love it. And last but not least, Duolingo operates as a mobile learning platform in the United States, the United Kingdom, internationally. The company offers courses in 40 different languages, including Spanish, English, French, German. So it's crazy because I'm trying to learn Spanish right now because I'm over here in Puerto Rico, and this looks right up my alley. So I'm going to download the Duolingo app as well, and, you know, and learn it. You get what I'm saying? And it was developed in Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Okay. And here we go with the uphill battle, folks. Looks like people are trying to learn different languages. The passport bros aren't playing right now. They're trying to go to Colombia, trying to go to DR. So they're going to need this Duolingo, right? Earnings are forecast to grow 31.79% per year. Profit margin of 13.2%, which, you know, so don't feel bad if you're that person who only makes 10%, because companies make 10%. So we used to kick ourselves for not having high profit margins, and all these multi-billion-dollar, trillion-dollar companies have low profit margins. And if you see somebody with a 24, 30%, they are actually crushing the game. That's very, very hard to do. But I would say from about 8 to about 15% is the norm. You get what I'm saying, for a great company. Now let's go look at the chart, last but not least. All right, so last but not least, we got Duolingo chart, which of course, you guys know whenever you see this box drawn by me, I personally bought. But the good news is they have a pattern which makes it not too late to buy in. And it's closing right here, and it has a double bottom pattern. And based on double bottom patterns, which I'll show you guys what that is real quick. This is the neckline, and this is the breakout. So it broke out and then retested. Let's see if we can find a double bottom pattern retest. And Google is your friend, folks. My fault. Double pattern retest right here. Neckline, first bottom, second bottom, and then it breaks out, then retest. It looks and appears to be doing that right here. Broke out, came back down, retested, could go from here. Let's look at the 4-hour chart so you can kind of see it even better. And as you can see, this is a double bottom pattern, right? And you can see it even better here. First bottom, second bottom, neckline, retest right here. And then you can see right here, retest. Breaking point retest, all right? And there you have it. We have a breakout, retest, could go from here, okay? So Duolingo is still at a great buy and something that I've personally been buying up. I believe in it. It has a great fundamental data and it has great technicals, all right? Once again, turn on your post notifications, and if you guys are interested in taking the plays that I personally call out before I put them on YouTube or whatnot, join my community. Yes, it costs a little bit of money, but of course I have the most testimonials in trading history. I've helped literally the most people make 6 figures ever in trading. So if you guys are really interested in making money with me, tap in. It's your boy Aristotle. I'll post a link in the description or pin the link in the comments.